That was a little bit away for Jayson. You know, jumping's always difficult, and more difficult than a regular shot, but he's really good at it, and that was quite a way off for him.
Could that be a turning point, Kelly? I was watching Jayson Shaw practicing before this match backstage, and he was playing an awful lot of very thin cuts, so he's well prepared for this.
Well, this is definitely a tester. It's his first actual attempted shot for a pot. Straight in. Up to this point, we'd only had a safety, a jump shot and a kick. So this will be definitely a turning point.
In the first 2 racks, the wings of Eagle Eye were well and truly clipped. Now though, he might be getting ready to fly.
Maybe he just wanted to hear the crowd screaming.
I think, Kelly, that's the least plausible explanation.
He's certainly happy and shouting for this one, and we're pleased to be 2-2. Great performance, great pullback there.
Wasn't it just, yeah, the Europeans in general looking encouraged by that.
Well, that was very unfortunate. He played a beautiful break there. Cue ball, he parked it in the centre of the table.
And start the clock, please.
For the free ball to come along and kick it in. It's very unlucky.
The scratch was expensive for USA. Shaw was 2-0 down, now he's 3-2 ahead. Will that be repeated overall?
Well, we've seen these kicked in before. I thought that was going to be just going in there, to be honest with you, Phil.
Off and running on day 2 of the Mosconi Cup, and right now things are going the way of the blue team. For Jayson Shaw, he's 1 away from victory and putting Europe in front in the Mosconi Cup. But against someone of Shane Van Boney's class, he will not be complacent. Knowing Van Boning's prowess, Shaw wants to put this to bed as quickly as possible. But there's no doubt in this rack at the moment, Van Boening has the advantage.
Well, I think that's all of the ball Jayson could see, really. He didn't really have too much else that he could do other than kick at it.
USA wins the rack.
The fans' choice match is living up to expectations. Shaw knows. He knows. Van Boening was beaten in singles last night by Joshua Fuller.
Come on, baby!
Now it's a double singles defeat at the hands of one of his fiercest rivals.
Please.
Shaw milking the moment and then potting the winning 9-ball. He defeats Shane Van Boening 5-3. History has repeated itself. In the first match of day 2 last year, he came back to beat Van Boening. He's done it again, and for the first time in the 2021 Cazoo Mosconi Cup, Team Europe are celebrating because they're in front, 3-2 overall.
And we talked at the start about the impact he now needs to bring to bear. Didn't do it last year in Coventry, just wasn't the week he was hoping for at all. Just seemed to pass him by. As we were saying, wasn't the greatest of starts from last night with that doubles match that went so badly against his pairing. And you can't make much more of an impact early on, breaking and running in the opening rack.
Now this is some strong execution we're seeing here. Beautiful shot on the 2, thin cut shot on the 1 before. And Skyler is a player that loves to get going.
And it's Skyler Woodward who makes the perfect start and leads the world champion Albin Ouschan by 1-0.
He has another tough one. He's rather straight in on this ball. Again, he's got to put a lot of spin on this. If I read it correctly, he's got to travel a couple of rails again with the left spin there. And he gets there. What an opening rack for Albin also.
Yeah, I mean, I think he had done most of the hard work in the previous 2 shots, but you do call it right, Niels. There was still work to do there, and certainly taking the scenic route. Never seems to get fazed by the difficulty of a shot. Seems to just size up everything he has to do and just sees it as the challenge at hand. Feels he should always be up to it, and he has been so often in 2021. There's a real serenity about him at the table, but there can be another side to him as well when things aren't going his way. We've seen that once or twice this year as well, but it's something he's tried to curb.
Yeah, well said. He's been working on that hard because that's the trap with Albin. If things are not going well, he can get pretty down on himself. But he's playing so well. And he's played so many matches in the arena, on the TV table, that he kind of feels that that is his living room. Look at the speed control, ladies and gentlemen, in this rack. Beautiful, beautiful run out.
Absolute precision with that one, and a simple 9-ball to finish it off. So a break and run in the opening rack for Woodward. Ouschan has seen that and given some of it back, so it's 1-1.
What a rack. Wow. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think he's there. I think he's got it. I think he's in the open. That black 8 ball is going to spoil the entire party.
Well, there was just no margin for error on potting that 4.
What a shot.
And under the pressure of the beeps going just as he was trying to get it played.
So when the cue ball hits the side rail, it's going to travel a bit more towards the 9. Just a touch is all he needs. Oh, he put way too much spin on that ball, I think, Michael. That was not necessary.
And there we just see a slight glimmer of what I was talking about earlier, that when things don't go according to plan for Albin Ouschan, he can find it difficult to keep his cool. And just the first flicker of that in his emotions there. What a rack this has been. It's felt more like a rack you would have at 4-4, not at 1-1.
Felt like 3 racks. That's how much was going on in this one. And it ends up with Skyler winning it.
And Skyler Woodward keeps it going with the break. He leads Albin Ouschan 2-1. More to follow. Alex Lely, how does he respond?
Wow.
Pretty well, I would say. Look at this. 5 balls down on the break.
What is going on here? Is there any balls left, Michael? And he's in prime position.
This could be one of the shortest racks we've ever seen. Not as short, of course, as the one Joshua Filler gave us last night with the golden break.
Overran that one, Michael, by about another foot. Has to put a nice stroke into this one, going off the side rail and back into position for the 8.
Please.
Sometimes when you break that well and the balls are laying so nice, it puts a little extra pressure on there because everybody thinks you're going to be running out within 30 seconds.
Well, especially the way the last rack went, and you look at his reaction to that. How disgusted would he be if he pots 5 balls off the break and doesn't win this one?
Nicely done there. Prime position for the 8 in the top left corner. Doesn't have to do anything, just a super small stun shot off the rail. And that is going to make him feel much, much better. Skyler's laughing in the seat.
Well, remarkable, isn't it, when you look at the war of attrition we had in the previous rack. That one, it only took Albin Ouschan 5 shots to win it.
Looks like it. Albin trying to compose himself. Whoa! There you see how tight those pockets are. And they are only going to get tighter over these 4 days.
But this is great. This is what we want, isn't it? Because sometimes people say the pockets are too easy and the potting is too routine for players at this level. But this is what I think we want to see in the Mosconi Cup, because it gives us so many twists and brings such an air of unpredictability.
Went in.
Yeah, gave himself 2 chances to stay at the table there. Neither of them came off for him. Big moments now for Woodward.
Whew. Didn't play that the soft way. Went 2 rails. Took a lot of risk. He likes to let his stroke out. He's going to bring the extension. Here comes the crowd.
I think they're starting to get bored with it themselves now with the calling.
Crowd's reacting to the shirt coming close to the 9 ball.
Well, we saw the whole team match last year completely pivot on a shirt foul, but not on this occasion. So he's had to work hard for it, just as he did in the last rack that he broke in. But Skyler Woodward has somehow managed to get in front for the 3rd time. The world champion just can't get his nose ahead here. Albin Ouschan trails Skyler Woodward 3-2, and doesn't the Austrian look fed up, Niels?
If you make contact with the lowest numbered ball on the table, then make contact with the 9, either the cue ball or that opposite ball.
Please.
If it goes in, you win the game very swiftly. But first, he's got to make this purple 5 all the way down the rail and roll forward. gotta roll. It's gotta roll. Would have preferred to be even more straight in, but he was flirting with the scratch then, that the cue ball would have gone into the low right corner. And nothing easy about this one.
Well, I was going to say, nothing guaranteed here at all. A lot of distance between all of the balls. Biggest moment of the match. And Woodward delivers with the 6-9 combination. He leads for the 4th time. Now it's Ouschan's turn to be frozen out. And he's got to come up with another really big response, or USA will be level in this contest.
Massive, massive shot there, Michael. That combination. There's nothing easy about that one. If you are not straight in on a combination, for viewers that don't understand this, he's cutting the 6 to his left. Well, he's making contact on the left side of the 6, and that's going to give a little bit of spin on the 6. Basically, all he has to do is roll this in with a touch of right spin. He'll be straight in on the 8 to the right corner. It's got to go. Ooh. Hits the 8. Just a little bit of drama left.
Yeah, you'd still back him all day long to get this one, but a little trickier than you would hope for at this stage.
Shooting into a blind pocket.
Surely the job's done now, Niels. So 3 times Woodward went a rack in front. Each time Ouschan came up with a great response, but when Woodward went ahead for the 4th time, the world champion couldn't repeat the trick, and he's been beaten. Skyler Woodward, the Mosconi Cup star of 2018 and 19, is back. A big win for him, and the Americans have stopped the European momentum. They're back on terms. It's 3 points apiece.
Just doesn't matter. Just put it anywhere. Put it anywhere. Boom, boom, boom. And then you're thinking, here we go. I'm going to join this guy. And we won that point. Same here for Shane. I feel Shane was a bit unlucky in his first match. Didn't play bad. But he's now as a man that just won his point. So very interesting dynamics like you just mentioned. What's happening to the 9 here?
What a way to start a match. A golden break. I well recall Shane van Boening having 2 of those in the final of the World Masters a few years ago against Darren Appleton. Great players do extraordinary things.
Wow. Well, he can't complain anymore now that he got unlucky on the break the rest of the night. Because that 9 got kicked off the rail into the corner, so we're back to even now with the rolls. I think he might even follow this ball, Phil. 1 rail all the way back down. He can draw it. Sometimes the angles are deceiving. Handled it very well. Good speed. Got Skyler in perfect shape. Just roll this ball in, come to the middle of the table. And then they're sitting ducks. It's about handling the pressure. That's the main key of the Mosconi Cup. Handling the pressure, handling the crazy stuff that sometimes can happen. Bouncing back. Keeping momentum if things are going well. Meanwhile, 2-1 here to Team USA.
Yes, and the blueprint of this match is being established. The byword is quality, but it is the red team, not the blue,
I've seen that,
who are in front.
I feel he's going to go for this. It's hard to judge. Nope. Ooh, careful here, boys. That's going to leak out. It's going to give USA an opportunity again. Big question here for me, Phil. Have they shaken that frustration off from that kick? Because that was way over communication. Back to offense now. Wow. Spinning around that ball. Skyler always wants to shoot. He's not one for lagging that ball in. That's not his style. You're going to see some action in these cue balls when he's playing. And Phil, if they run out here, the match is going 3-1.
With the Americans to break. in rack 5.
And who would have thought
Guys,
that
I'm
after...
sure you want to have a fair competition. Please stop calling out when he's down for the shot.
Referee Marcel setting some people straight in the crowd.
USA wins the rack.
Well, I think that was a very important rack
first.
in what is a very important match.
People think, oh, he's on the wrong side now, but he's got the whole table to come back down for the 9. He's got a lot of room with a bit of stun, maybe one tip of right spin. The cue ball's going to come down table beautifully. Watch the side. Nice shot. A 3-3 in the making.
Bingo! And talking of which, it's all the threes. 3-3, 3-3.
Did it go?
If he's playing for the bank, he could at least send the cue ball down table. The cut shot's too tough. Cue ball's gonna go towards the 4 and land on that rail. Wow! Wow! What a bank shot we saw here. Man! What a shot from Skyler, and this time of the match. 4-9.
Come on now.
They are pumped after that one, Phil. You can clearly feel the energy.
It was a really strange exchange between Skyler and Shane van Boening. Initially, Shane said, do what you want to do, and then he said, as if it was an afterthought, what about the bank? And of course, that was the shot.
Didn't even touch the rail.
It's not the end of the world. You can draw back, and exactly middle of the table, we see it here. You can go again to that side rail, and come towards the 9. Here he's coming. Excellent speed control. The last couple of shots for Shane.
Extension, please.
Maybe I said that about 2 rotations too soon. But this is still a great angle. You don't have to hit this ball hard. It wants to go side rail, towards the 9. Oh boy.
Boom, let me go.
What
Come on, baby.
match. What a turn of events after the first match win from Jayson. Don't cheer too soon now, Shane. One more ball. Who would have thought this?
USA.
Yeah, baby.
They came here as the underdogs, but right now, the American Bach is considerably less dangerous than their bite. They are buzzing.
Las Vegas, almost 3 years ago now. The 2 biggest individual titles in the game.
Rail, hit, and out. I'll check.
And controversy early in the match.
Well, can I see that?
So let's
right,
have a look
right.
at this again.
Right? Can you show me the replay, please?
So Rob Spencer calling up the replay. Kelly, talk us through this.
Well, Joshua
No rail.
clearly thought that he hit the one ball,
It's a
then
foul,
the
no
rail.
rail.
And as we can see,
Yes,
unfortunately,
sir. Foul, no rail.
he's hit the one ball and nothing made it to a rail, which ultimately
Start
gives
time
ball
clock,
in hand a
please.
foul. Hit it on what we call the pro side. You know, we don't like to think about it, but obviously if you're going to miss that shot, you don't want to miss it thick. And missing it thin, obviously, he knew it would stay safe down there. Look at this shot. What a beautiful shot.
And we saw a few players last night struggling to adjust to the speed of the clock here. No suggestion of any such difficulties for Filler there. And you've got to love the body language and the confidence of the way he sits down, folds his arms as if to say, have some of that, Tyler.
Foul. Legal contact.
Yeah, ball in hand, and of course he's
Start the clock,
brought
please.
about a bit of separation there, and indeed has left the combination on. And just like that, with the 5-9 combination, Joshua Filler has levelled straight away at 1-all. Already feels like a very big moment. And that was a very big miss, but look what's happened. And the crowd making their sense of injustice felt. So the first 3 racks have all gone against the break. And what a series of twists and turns has taken us to that position. Tyler Styer leads Joshua Filler by 2 racks to 1. It had. That's a stroke of misfortune, Kelly.
Yes, when he broke it, again, great break, and the 2-ball coming toward that side pocket. I thought it was actually going to leave him with a wide open table, but he's replied with a great save. And Joshua's going in the air, giving us a jump shot.
Oh, he was wondering if the 2 was going to drop. It did, but it wasn't the only thing to do so. It's all going Styer's way now.
Start the shot clock, please.
It can be a cruel game. It really can. I mean, he's played a really nice controlled jump shot. He's going for a good safety from it, and again, that could have gone a lot worse. He does have a shot here.
And just as we were starting to write the obituaries for this match, Filler has been let in again. But this is not an easy shot to be arriving into. Looks a formality now, though.
This is a huge rack. 4-1, 3-2.
Yeah, absolutely. And Filler really needed this. When you consider Styer is going to have the break now.
Well, it's looking like he's going to be the first to reach the hill.
Well, the Americans have had 2 very significant results already tonight. We might be witnessing the biggest one yet in just a few minutes. Tyler Styer was a big outsider against Joshua Filler, but he's first to the hill. Filler will be breaking to save the match in just a moment. 2018 and 19, he could do nothing about it. He watched his American colleagues beaten so heavily in Coventry 12 months ago. But now he can make an impact. And that's just what he's doing here. He spoke about the challenge of getting across the line to pull off such a significant result. Well, he has risen to that challenge beautifully here. It's been a great night for the Americans already. Even before this, they'd already won the first bit of the evening session. Tyler Styer has taken them higher and higher. The USA are in such a strong position here. They're really putting it up to the holders. And now Jeremy Jones and his team lead by 5 points to 3.
Be objective. Joshua did everything he could to return the momentum, but he did mess up that safety in the final game, and Tyler really responded with a great run out. Joshua could have had a chance there to potentially make it 4-4 and then see what happens.
Hey, we got time.
And the outcome of that match has just ramped up the intensity and the importance of this one.
It feels weird, like we have hardly seen these players yet in this whole event. They're playing last up. They've waited all day for this match with the cue ball. The 2 going in is a big bonus because that means they don't have to go all the way back down table first. They can go straight from the 3 to the 6. David played a beautiful safety, creating this opportunity. Often go into those balls. Oh, wow. That is really, really unfortunate. Very positive stroke. A lot of good things could have happened there. He hit it exactly full in the face and just sent that ball around the 8 and leaving the cue ball there. That's a horrible situation for David now to step into the box.
Yes, given the caliber of Kaçi's shot, that was so undeserved. Mind you, the Americans are loving it.
All he has here, Phil, is a one-reel blast. He's got to try to create some separation between these balls. He's not going to hit it soft.
Foul shot.
And he scratches foul.
Ball in hand.
We haven't shot yet.
The challenge here, Phil, the monster challenge, they have to try and stay composed. They haven't done much wrong. They went through that rack nicely. Got a bit unfortunate, then another bad roll scratching in the side, but they haven't made an error or a blunder, I should say. So they have to stay composed, think about the good things that they're doing, and hopefully the favor will return and they will get more opportunities because they're playing good enough. And that's a hard thing to do in these short races. You can get so emotional because you want to score a point for the team and also for yourself and for your fans. It's not a nice feeling if you get some bad luck against you. Meanwhile, this is for 2-1 USA.
And in this late night match, the late replacement, Captain Fantastic Jeremy Jones and Chris Reinhold have taken an unexpected 2-1 lead. What an evening it's been.
Beautiful shot there. A little bump would be nice. Great execution there.
Wasn't that simply superb?
This might be the biggest shot for Jeremy Jones in the cup so far. If they make this one, if Jeremy makes this one, they could be on their way for 3-1. If not, 2-2s in the making. Monster shot here. Didn't let up on that stroke. He didn't roll it or slow it.
Hey, where are you going? Before the side?
He went all the way to the other side of the table. Very positive stroke.
Now then we've seen pots like this occasionally missed when the cue ball is so close to the side cushion. I can't imagine it will be, but there's just a scintilla of doubt.
USA.
3-1 to the USA, confounding all of the pre-match expectations. Certainly confounding mine.
Kaçi setting up the long 2. This just doesn't quite look like the correct angle from this point of view. Oh boy. The tough part of that shot, ladies and gentlemen, he couldn't play good position shooting the 2 in the right corner where it was laying. He couldn't really get on the 3. Tester again. Jeremy's getting back a stroke, ladies and gentlemen. And like you said, Phil, this is not getting any better for Team Europe. Things are slipping away this evening. And I have to admit, I'm the first to say that I really didn't expect
There you go. There you go.
the way things are going. But it makes it super exciting because the team of Europe, the team that Europe has, they are capable of doing the exact same thing tomorrow.
USA.
Well, they talk about trying to keep up with the Joneses. Europe in this match can't keep up with Jeremy Jones and his inspired partner, Chris Reinhold. It's 4-1 now. When we're looking back on the overall destiny of this Mosconi Cup, that could be a shot that is front and centre.
Kaçi playing to the rail gives him more options for position on the 7. However, the slate on this table is so deep that he cannot hit that much of this 6 ball. This is not an easy shot. It looks easy, the ball will never be missed. But he has to draw it with low right, 2 cushions, and get to the middle of the table. Very well judged.
Talk about being let off the hook.
Amazing.
At their lowest ebb, Alcaide and Kaçi were 4-1 down. But then, the comeback facilitated by a terrible mistake from Chris Reinhold. If they lose this match, Jones and his partner, Reinhold, will never ever forget that. Just knew they were going to get a chance at the very least.
Let's go, Kaçi. Vamos.
Vamos. Says David. What he wants to get on this 4, he's looking now on the other side. I was thinking close to where he is now with the cue ball, bit to the left. Doesn't have that angle. He has to clear the 7 now. Play towards the middle of the table.
Really want to spoil the game here.
And the hair too thin. This is the biggest shot coming up now. He's going to hit half ball. I think he's going to go left and right, side rail for the 6, potentially in the side. Wiped his feet, but he got there. Perfect angle now to the side. Phil, I can't see them not getting out from here. What a moment.
regardless of whether he's got jet lag or not, Chris Robinson might have trouble sleeping this evening.
This has to feel like a win for Team Europe. They actually had lost this session. If Chris makes that ball, it's 6-3. 5-4 is going to feel like Christmas at this moment.
He got there. Look at the crowd.
One more ball.
Alcaide jumps in the air. The crowd explode in excitement and noise. They appreciate that. Come Friday night, that could be the point, that could be the match that turns everything around. It looked as though USA were going to lead 6-3 overnight and be more than halfway to regaining the Mosconi Cup. Now though, it's only 5-4, and poor old Chris Reinhold missed that 5-ball, and then Europe pounced. What an evening, what a comeback in the final doubles. At the end of day 2, the USA lead only 5-4.